Welcome to the Pikes Peak Community College Writing Center 2011 Workshop Series, Giving Credit Where Credit is Due. If you use words or ideas that come from others, whether as direct quotations or paraphrases, you have to give credit within the body of the paper, also known as in-text citations. The three most common academic formatting styles are MLA for English, APA for the social sciences, and Chicago for history. Each style has its own characteristics, but no matter which style you use, credit for exact words or ideas must be given, or it is plagiarism. A signal phrase gives the reader a context for the quotation. It's a way of connecting the research used to support your claims by including a brief introductory phrase. In MLA format, it should include a comma and a capital letter for the beginning of the quote. For example, notice the author's name is followed by a verb that explains why it is being used. Signal phrases in APA format also include the author's name, but the most noticeable difference is that it's followed by the year of publication in parentheses. Notice in the example that the year follows the author's name and the page number comes at the end of the quotation. Also, don't forget to include the letter P with the page number. Some examples of signal verbs that help to smoothly integrate the citation into the text of the paper include claims, states, argues, defines, asserts, and many others. It's also acceptable to not use a signal phrase, but still integrate the material in the paper. This is often called embedding. In MLA, if the author's name is not included in the signal phrase, place it and the page number in parentheses at the end of the quotation. Even if simply paraphrasing, the author and page number information must be included. Although APA prefers signal phrases, it doesn't mean they have to be used. It's appropriate to integrate a quote into your own sentence framework. Embedded quotes do not start with a capital letter and usually do not require a comma. Block quotations are used for longer quotations. For MLA, block quotes of 4 lines or more. For APA, block quotes of more than 40 words, and for Chicago, use blocks for full paragraphs. All three formats introduce a block quote with a colon, double space. Do not use quotation marks, and end punctuation comes after the quotation, not the citation. A difference comes in formatting on the page. Indent 2 tabs for MLA and only 1 tab for APA and Chicago. Chicago style uses superscript numbers, the numbers placed immediately at the end of the sentence. Remember that Chicago style requires present tense when introducing the citation. For instance, Mayer states that many degenerative diseases affect the central nervous systems. Footnotes are typed at the bottom of the page, while endnotes are typed on a separate page at the end of the paper, with the heading Notes preceding the bibliography page. They should appear in the order in which they are cited in the paper, which is different from how they are listed in the bibliography, but that's another workshop. Double space between footnotes and endnotes, and single space within them. The first line of a footnote is indented and begins with a number followed by a period and 1 space. The rest of the lines are flush with the left margin. Once a source is listed, you only have to include the author's last name, publication title, and page number. If the subsequent source is the same, use the term IBID, which means in the same place as. If it is the same but from a different page, add the page number after IBID. In conclusion, no matter which formatting style is used, all of the material referenced has to be cited within the text. It has to also be included on the appropriate list at the end of the paper. This list of research sources is known as the Works Cited page for MLA, References for APA, and the Bibliography for Chicago. Thanks and good luck!